Dust to dust, your rhymes ain't tough enough. I got a switchblade flow that'll cut you up. Bluff for what? Don't make a nigga fuck you up. Open wide in your mouth while I stuff my nuts. The hush, the fuss, the gun, I clutch and bust. I let you know that I'm the one that'll touch you up. No touching us, you lame try rushing us. The slugs erupt your gut like what the fuck. Now what's up? I think I need crowning up. Who wanna battle Prince B? Nigga round him up. I ground him up. Beat down, pound him up. Your sound is stuck. The beat now wounding up. And talk is cheap, so niggas can't talk to me. The talk you speak is fake when you're talking streets. I often see that you ain't where you ought to be. Cartoon living niggas like alter beasts, and I can ruin any nigga try crossing me. No thought to me. I rip tracks doggishly, no boss to me. You operate small to me. You're tall and lean, then I can make it crawl to me. You're short and mean, I swing, make you fall asleep. You come between my green, then you call it beef. Y'all deceased, you better tread cautiously. Tread cautiously.
You can run around town talking down my nigga if you want to. But one thing about the streets nowadays, when a nigga see you, man, a nigga gon' test you. Cardiac go red you. Put bullet holes all through your pretty boy tattoos. Play with the devil if you want, man. It's a guarantee, man, that the devil won't lose. Devil gon' lose. You can run around town talking down my nigga if you want to. But one thing about the streets nowadays, when a nigga see you, man, a nigga gon' test you. Cardiac go red you. Put bullet holes all through your pretty boy tattoos. Play with the devil if you want, man. It's a guarantee, man, that the devil won't lose.
You talking too fast, I can't hear what you're saying. Light too short for your ass to be playing. I done dipped my chords, can I get an amen? For the life that I live, we survive off praying. Tell everybody that I'm tired of the lies. Gotta get your own, can't live my life. See when I turn wrong that I can't find right. Back on the track, my boy, do my thing, hit the block when I start, hit the clock, spare change, out the clock, hit the block when I start, getting brain, making stains in my car, call me mechanic man. Bet on the clippers, one ain't in the zipper, you here fun, here but eating that with a sitter, you can call me Jeffro, aka Young Frizzle.
You can run around town talking down my nigga if you want to. But one thing about the street nowadays, when a nigga see you, man, a nigga gon' test you. Cardiac go rest you. Put bullet holes all through your pretty boy tattoo. Play with the devil if you want, man. It's a guarantee, man, that the devil won't lose. Devil won't lose.
Smoking sounds for dust. Smoking sounds for dust.
Who out there gon' hold me? Tell me who controls me. Now pay me what you owe me. You think I live like Goldie? Who out there gon' hold me? Tell me who controls me. Now pay me what you owe me. You think I live like Goldie? No fairy tale, this real life. I'm taking chances and I roll the dice. She cheated on you and you called the wife. You stayed gone, now hit it twice. I had to scrap like belt buckles. Bust the head and jam my knuckles. Remember that time when I did time, cause a nigga snitched on me undercover. High school, kicked out. Fire from that Burger King. They said I could have it my way, but I guess that shit was all a dream. Lil' Water then put me on. I had started working at Bourne Hill. Then I met Crazy, we went crazy. Smoking sounds, yeah, that's the deal. I sidelined it with Twan Jones. Joe to Joe, them drummer boys. Ray Boy, Big Crit. Tell them boy 28 been going hard. Back then since 94. 02 is when I got mine. 04 they stole my studio. Who out there gon' hold me? Tell me who controls me. Now pay me what you owe me. You think I live like Goldie? Who out there gon' hold me? Tell me who controls me. Now pay me what you owe me. You think I live like Goldie?
You can try to hold, but your grip will slip. I'm a rider, bro. I never flip the script. Been wrecking tracks, represent the sip. Never trip on a hater, just get the chip. See me ride past later on the business tip. Jeffro on the label that I get the rip. Cooking tracks on the table, can you get a whip? We blaze joints, still you get my drip. No secret here, who equal here? Prince B, hold it down, I'ma keep it here. Better keep your gear if your beats are clear. I got something for your ear that you need to hear. Maybe minor, maybe severe. Just be mindful, we deep in here. We chart climbers, no part-timers. Full-time high roll, I'm a hard grinder. Pay what you owe, I'm gonna find you. Get the niner, creep behind you. Heat your spine up, leave you lined up. In chalk is where you wind up. Who's the best, should I remind you? Style laid back like my recliner. These niggas hate that cause I'm in control. They can't touch the flow, that's why I design them.
Who out there gon' hold me? Tell me who controls me. Now pay me what you owe me. You think I live like Goldie? Who out there gon' hold me? Tell me who controls me. Now pay me what you owe me.
Show starts in a few. Show starts in a few. Show starts in a minute. Yes, sir.
Man.
Make sure to hit the like button on the way in.
Toaster, baby.
New to the channel, hit the subscribe button.
Fuck it, man.
Show begins in a minute.
Make this motherfucker beat, bro. Start tripping, nigga.
Pass me the bottle, nigga.
Now, hold up, nigga. I'll pass you that blunt. Nah, you don't need no more drink.
And my other thing. About to get right in this bitch.
Nigga, you too far.
You heard? Man. Yeah. Beers and bottles. Car and bottles. Serve and droppers. Weed and dollars. Beers and bottles. Car and bottles. Serve and droppers. Weed and dollars. Start the shit better hold up. Smoking till we blow up. Drinking till we throw up. Start the shit better hold up. Smoking till we blow up. Drinking till we throw up. Roll up that drone. Seats recline to the floor. Super high and eyes closed. X pop out the bottle. Pop out my collar. Make sure boppers hollers up. Make sure they swallow. Chain swing off my neck. Don't lock like a tech. Take off my shirt. MS on my chest. Play no damn game. No game to be played. Took my damn cup in a scratch Escalade. This bitch that said it once, she said it twice. This dick kept her up. She just blamed it on the white. I called her Snow White. Wasn't nothing but a snow bunny. Watch her ass choke off the dick was kinda funny. My eyes red, oh yeah. Crack some windows, he run or break his sweat. And give me some water, my nigga, to come this X. Beers and draw with that thing and flat sluts. Beers and bottles, car and bottles, serve and droppers, weed and dollars. Beers and bottles, car and bottles, serve and droppers, weed and dollars. Start some shit better hold up. Smoking till we blow up. Drinking till we throw up. Start some shit better hold up. Smoking till we blow up. Drinking till we throw up.
Drinking till I throw up. I'm sipping on some medicine. I got a call from my little purple friend. Said he got some purple weed and some purple drink. I said okay. I'm twisting up that purple stank. Chillin' in the lag. Chillin' in the hood, sitting on my porch, twisting up some purple wood.
Show starts in a minute, people. Show starts in a few.
Smoke that purple in a pour a four, nigga. We straight tipping, man. We straight sipping, man. We straight tripping, man. It's that boy T-Run, about to leave him done. It's that young nigga, aka Last Dumb. You heard it first, nigga, from this lucky dude. This young dude, man, never kept his fucking cool. I'ma tip my drink, I'm gonna fucking faint. I'ma just keep tipping till I down a pain.
Beers and bottles, car and bottles, serve and droppers, weed and dollars. Beers and bottles, car and bottles, serve and droppers, weed and dollars. Start some shit better hold up. Smoking till we blow up. Drinking till we throw up. Start some shit better hold up. Smoking till we blow up. Drinking till we throw up.
Tipping cups, now it's on, hoeing till the break of dawn. So fucked up, can't see the lyrics that I written to this song. Burping when I'm on the track, Tennessee, I'm full of that. Mouth to mouth contact with Joe Blunts and 12 packs. Dirty, yes indeed, keeping what you niggas need. Got a little bit of weed, got a little blow, G. Anything you want, just ask. Anything you want, just call. Anything you want, just hit your bar up in them serving y'all. Mr. Crazy got that work, Pro Man, he got that work. Low, keep that work and keep them hoes wearing short skirts. Man, we getting fucked up. I see a damn cloud lowering down to my head, and I'm in this thing, and I'll be throwing up my shit. Home team on that motherfucking lean. In the club, tipping up, don't really give a fuck. Laid back like a G. That's a goddamn gangsta motherfuck. What you saying, y'all silly ass pranks to pull it up. It's real. Motherfucking home team entertainment. Them boys incorporated on that ass. T-Room. Motherfucking Young Gun. That nigga Jeffro the Clown and Mr. Crazy. Motherfucking gangster, let's go, bitch.
Cup of four up, start some shit, better hold up. Smoke until we blow up, drink until we throw up. Tippy cup of four up, start some shit, better hold up. Smoke until we blow up, drink until we throw up.
Welcome to Frostville. I be your tribal leader. I be D. Dr. Frizzle. Dr. Frizzle Frost. Let's suit up. Let's get ready for service.
Daddy,
Got the city on smash, streets on click. Got the city on smash, streets on click.
Daddy,
We in this thing, man. I beat D. Dr. Frizzle. Dr. Frizzle Frost. Welcome to Frostville. Yeah, man. I'm trying to get this this little code been going around. Rim Brothers. We also breaking down the color scheme. So with personalities. Before we get started, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite color? Before we get on that, what's your favorite colors? Because we're going to talk about the positive and the negatives of the colors. Y'all know how we do it, man. Educational. We learn shit over here. We educate, we motivate, and we move forward. You know what I'm saying? So before we get into it, let's suit up. Let's get ready for surgery.
Why that damn spray so cold?
You come here every week. You know it's the same deal.
It's colder this time.
It's Frizzle.
All right, people. All right. So first, we're going to break down this rim shit. Let's break down this rim shit, right? Let's see. First off, we got the R, right? The R is for... First, I was like, what the fuck is a rim, brother? You know what I'm saying? That was the first thing I was like. I would think it got something to do with basketball or something. Hold on, let me take this show starts in the through down. Because we started. We started. The show then started. I was like, what the? I thought it had something to do with basketball, rim, brother, or some shit. Then it didn't connect. So I'm trying to guess instead of ask, right? Excuse me. Y'all were thinking maybe it got something to do with guys, you know what I'm saying, butt plugging each other or some shit. But it come to find out it's red pill, incel, manosphere. Let's see what these guys are affiliated with. Red pill. The term is often used in online hate culture and has been adopted by male supremacist movements, men's rights activists, and conservative conspiracy theories. So when you use the term red pill, it's supposed to mean awareness, waking up to the real world, waking up to seeing how things really are, and accepting the way things are. But a lot of people is not accepting it. It also relates to misogynist. That's how you say it, misogynist. Meaning women hate. They try to put that term on that. But so the thing is, red pill is not a term you want to represent yourself with. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to. That turns women straight around. You already, red pill guys already complaining about women. Then you represent red pill, which is going to make them turn around even faster. So let's go to the I in this thing, man. Let's go to the I. Incel. Incel is a term associated with the online subculture of people who define themselves as unable to find a romantic or sexual partner despite desiring one, and blame, objectify, women and girls as a result. The movement is strongly linked to misogyny. So you don't want to have incel represented in your name. You don't want to represent incel in your name because that's another term that's gonna turn women around. You say you're incel, that's unattractive. Because that means you can't find a sexual partner, you can't find a romantic relationship. And then you blame other things and people for that, for you not being able to find it. So we get to the M of the Rim brothers, Manosphere. The Manosphere is a diverse collection of websites, blogs, and online forums promoting masculinity, misogyny, and opposition of feminism. Communities within the Manosphere includes men's rights activists, incels, men going their own way, pickup artists, and fathers' rights groups, which I never heard of. So, being social, involved in Rim, Red Pill, Incel, Manosphere is giving off bad energy, right? It giving off a bad taste. It don't make you look good. You know, that's why a lot of guys separate themselves from that. Now you got people like Coach Greg Adams. Excuse me. You got people like Coach Greg Adams who represent Red Pill, or he still used the term, but he got videos and packages that go along with what he's saying. So, hey, he's exception to the rule. My guy, Mr. Goodbread, he used videos to define what he's saying about, you know what I'm saying, the Red Pill nature, which is supposed to be awareness. You wake up and you realize that everything is not as what you were taught when you was young. But all these terms, Red Pill, Incel, Manosphere, has been defined as something else. If anybody from the Red Pill anybody from the Rim brothers want to come up and actually talk, we can come up and talk. What's up, Wiley? Wiley in the thing, man. Salute to you, Wiley. Appreciate you coming through. Also, Genesis, I am. She I don't know if she's still in the building, but appreciate you coming through, baby. Appreciate you coming through. Gee. And everybody who watching in the cloud, appreciate y'all coming through. But anybody from the Rim brothers are welcome to come up and explain this concept and maybe give a better understanding to the nature of Rim brothers, to put yourself in a good position to, you know what I'm saying, like, of what people think of the concept. Because right now it ain't looking too good. It's not looking too good. So, and I also will be welcoming new characters to Frostville, new characters, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to welcome Gambit over this motherfucker. He got the blue suit, you know what I'm saying? He got the ice cards. It's not electrifying, but it's ice cards. He can, you know what I'm saying? Huh? Yeah. What to do? Get Sub-Zero back up that thing though. You know what I'm saying? Behind. You feel me? But that's, yeah, anybody from the Rim brothers welcome to come hit the link, or anybody can hit the link, but I want to talk to the Rim brothers so they can help me define what's really going on in the thing, man. What's really going on. But let's get to the color schemes. And let's talk about the colors, man, and what they represent, the positive, negatives in the colors. So what's your favorite color, though? What's your favorite color so we can see what's going on? Let's see. All right. Color schemes. Color schemes were personalities, right? Colors have psychological associations and many believe they can reflect or influence personalities, emotions, and behaviors. While these associations can vary depending on culture and personal experiences, there are generally accepted meanings for certain colors and how they relate to personality traits. So we got 12 colors, and we're gonna start off with the color red, right? Let me while it says, shaking my head, I believe the Rim Brothers concept is more of a disrespect to passport bros, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think they got nothing to do with passport. Rim Brothers more got something to do with red pill, incels, manosphere, which although relates to an association with men going their own way type of shit, going against feminism. Most likely, in my opinion, they try to shame women into being what they want the women to be. You know what I'm saying? So they try to shame them. They try to down talk them. Man, the world changed, right? We have to adapt with the world in the way it changes. It's not gonna stay the same. It's not gonna stay the same. So now that the women have more power, which means they have less need for a man, right? And men don't like that. They don't like it. So they criticize it, they talk about it, and they play the blame game. But instead of coming up with the solution. Now, this the thing. If you want to talk about it, you want to be mad about it, come up with the solution. How you come up with a solution, though? You have to get into the government system, right? Start changing laws. How do you change laws? You get into the government system, get yourself in a rank where you can change laws. That's how you do it. You know, you got to take the steps to make that happen. But no, they don't want to take the steps to make it happen. Instead, they want to get online and complain with no solutions. We can't talk about a subject and not have no solution to it. You know what I'm saying? And everybody ain't gonna abide your solution if you have one. So we need to. The thing is to help the people that want to be helped. The ones that don't, we just have to let them grow on their own. They'll figure it out, and if they want to change their ways, they will. So while it also says, that's why I said I think I've been hearing it, but it's just my BS to me. Okay, so yeah, it is. It's bullshit, right? It is. It's really bullshit. Like I said, any real brother can come up and tell me and change my mind that it ain't bullshit. Because I think it's bullshit, right? You know what I'm saying? I think it's bullshit. I'm gonna be flipping through my backgrounds and shit. I got some new shit, so yeah. Got my clan. I got my clan. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So while it also says, can't change laws if you don't have the ability to do it, which is why people just need to deal with people they can agree. Yes. That's the thing. That's the concept that I come up with, man. Like, you have to salute Hassan. Appreciate you coming through, brother. Appreciate you coming through. Hassan Tahir in the building. But yeah, I said the same thing. Like, if you ain't gonna go and be in a higher power to change this, then you might just need to shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? And all this association with red pill, incels, manosphere, the associations with that really put a bad name on yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I can see why a lot of people branched away from that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Say meant to say it's just my opinion, but it's bullshit. Okay, yeah, I understand what you were saying. It's just my opinion too. It's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but one of your real brothers come change my mind. Come change my mind. Because I think it's bullshit. This real brother shit. What the real brother movement? First, y'all had the drizzle. The drizzle fucking up my name because it rhymes with frizzle. So y'all fucking up my name with the drizzle shit. And then you had the what else they had, man? All these fucking stupid ass turns and all these courts and shit, man. Hey, bring the leader over here. Bring the leader of the Real Brothers. Bring the leader of the Red Pill. Bring the leader of the incels. Bring the leader of the Manosphere. Which Manosphere I ain't really got nothing to say against the Manosphere. It's more masculine. I can relate to the Manosphere, but I don't claim that shit. This Frostville. It's Frostville over here. We take accountability. We uplift. You know what I'm saying? Motivate. You're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button though. You know what I'm saying? On your way through, make sure you please hit the like button. Hit the like button. Support the channel by hitting the like button and become a subscriber of the channel, because it ain't hard to hit the goddamn button.
Push the button. Come on, push the button. Come on, push the button.
Yeah, come on, push the button.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button.
You heard what she said.
Yeah, man. So let me get my let me set my banner real quick so y'all can keep up with what I'm talking about. But Real Brothers, y'all are welcome to come up and explain y'all side of the Real Brothers concept. Let me see. Let me get this right. All right. Good. Now let's get to the color schemes. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Wiley for this concept for a video. Y'all know me, man. We gonna teach over here. We gonna teach. We ain't just gonna talk about the stupid shit. We ain't just gonna talk about the dumb shit. We gonna learn over here. So let's talk about the color red and the personality of the color red. Like I said, what's our favorite color? Because we finna go down the line. Positive personality traits associated with the color red. People who resonate with red are often passionate about life, relationships, and goals. They approach tasks with great enthusiasm and vigor. Courageous. Red symbolizes bravery. Those who are drawn to red are typically fearless, ready to take on challenges, and willing to stand up for what they believe in. Confident. And also, my favorite color is red and black. So just to put that out there. Red is linked to self-assurance and boldness. Individuals who prefer red are often confident, outgoing, and not afraid to speak their mind. Energetic. Red embodies vitality. Y'all know I can't pronounce some words right, so just bear with me. Vitality and energy. It reflects a go-getter attitude where people are motivated, lively, and able to take on new projects or adventures with gusto. What that is? Guts. Ambitious. People who are drawn to red are often highly ambitious. They strive for success, are goal-oriented, and have a drive to achieve great things. Leadership. Red is associated with leadership qualities. Those who like this color are often natural leaders, capable of making decisions, taking charge, and influencing others. And those are the positive things of the color red. Now, let's get into the negative things of the color red. The negative side, the negative traits of the color red. Red's intensity can also translate into aggression. People who resonate with this color may come off as overly forceful or quick to anger when things don't go their way. Impulsive. The energy associated with red can sometimes lead to impulsivity. Red lovers might act without thinking, rushing into decisions or situations without carefully considering the consequences. I can relate to that shit a whole lot. Dominating. While red is linked to leadership, it can also manifest in a tendency to be overly controlling or dominating, making others feel overshadowed or pressured. Impatience. Red is a color that reflects urgency. Those who love red may become easily frustrated or impatient when things move too slowly for their liking or if obstacles arise. Restlessness. People associated with red might struggle with restlessness or the inability to relax. The constant desire for excitement or progress can lead to a feeling of dissatisfaction with the status quo. Overly competitive. This is one thing you have to watch for. While ambition is a strength, people drawn to red can sometimes become overly competitive or even ruthless in their pursuit of success, valuing winning above all else. In summary, the color red reflects a vibrant, intense personality that can manifest positively through passion, courage, and ambition, but may also bring about negative traits like aggression, impatience, and impulsiveness. Balancing the high energy of red with mindfulness can enhance the positive aspects while mitigating the negatives. Told y'all, man, I got to get these words pronounced right. So red, the color red, natural born leaders, aggression, impatient, see things through. The color red, I mean, all the colors can be good. If you look at the good side of it, the positive side, all colors can be good. All colors have a negative though. But when we talk about the negatives, we look at the negatives and we try to correct that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my main focus on when it comes to negatives. Look at it and try to focus on it and change it up. You know what I'm saying? Kind of switch it up. And I always say things it's levels to this shit. It's levels to it. So if you know you're aggressive, try to control your anger. Learn how to control your anger. Figure out ways to control it. You know what I'm saying? So let's move to the next color. Let's move to the next color. All right, let me get my banner straight. Let me get my banner straight. Y'all just bear with me. Bear with me. Okay. The color blue, dealing with personality. The color blue is often associated with calmness, stability, and trust. Like all colors, it carries both positive and negative connotations in terms of personality traits. Now, let's explore the positive personality traits associated with blue. Calm and peaceful. Blue is soothing and tranquil. reflecting a personality that can bring peace and calm to those around them. People who are drawn to blue are often calm under pressure and provide stability in stressful situations. Trustworthy and dependable. Blue is linked to loyalty and reliability. Those who prefer blue are often seen as trustworthy, dependable, and someone you can count on. They value honesty and integrity in relationships. Responsible. People associated with blue tend to take their responsibilities seriously. They are conscientious, disciplined, and committed to fulfilling their duties with care and attention to detail. Wise and intellectual. Blue is often connected with wisdom and intellect. Individuals who favor blue are usually thoughtful, analytical, and reflective. They value knowledge and tend to approach problems with logic and reason. Loyal and faithful. Blue symbolizes loyalty in relationships, whether personal or professional. Those who resonate with blue are often loyal friends, partners, or colleagues, and they value long-lasting, meaningful connections. Compassionate and empathetic. While blue is calm, cool and calm, it also reflects compassion and empathy. People who like blue often care deeply for others and are sensitive to their emotions, offering support and comfort when needed. The negative personalities associated with blue: aloof and distant. The calm and cool nature of blue can sometimes come across as emotionally distant or detached. People who prefer blue may seem reserved or difficult to approach, giving the impression that they are aloof or indifferent. Overly cautious. While being responsible is a positive trait, blue personalities can sometimes be overly cautious or risk averse. They may resist change and prefer to stick to what they know, limiting their ability to take bold steps forward. Melancholic or pessimistic. Blue is often linked to the feelings of sadness or I don't be knowing these goddamn when I pronounce these damn words. Melancholy. Fuck it. People who resonate with this color may struggle with bouts of pessimism, becoming overly reflective and getting stuck in negative thought patterns. Also, indecisive. The thoughtful nature of blue can sometimes lead to overthinking or indecision. People associated with blue may struggle to make quick decisions as they weigh all the options and consider every detail, which can lead to hesitation or procrastination. Cold or unemotional. While blue personalities are often calm and collected, they can also be perceived as unemotional or too focused on logic over feelings. This might make them seem cold or detached, particularly in emotional or sensitive situations. Perfectionists. People who favor blue may also be perfectionists, striving for unattainable standards. Their high expectation for themselves and others can lead to frustration, disappointment, or dissatisfaction when things don't go perfect. In summary, the color blue is often associated with positive traits like calmness, trustworthiness, wisdom, making those who love blue seem reliable and thoughtful. However, The same calm demeanor can sometimes lead to negative perceptions, such as being emotionally distant, overly cautious, or prone to, there that word again, melancholy. I think that's how you say it, melancholy, whatever. Balancing the cool, composed energy of blue with emotional warmth and flexibility can help to enhance its positive attributes. Like I said, the colors, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite color? Whatever your favorite color is, there are positives and negatives. So that got a lot to do with like life, self-development. You know what I'm saying? Can help you self-develop yourself. All right, let's go to the next color, which is yellow. All right, it's a lot of reading, goddamn it. Wish I had a goddamn AI on this motherfucker. Where my goddamn Tesla robot, goddamn it. The color yellow is bright, cheerful, and often associated with happiness and creativity. However, like all colors, yellow has both positive and negative personality traits associated with it. Positive personality traits associated with yellow: optimistic and cheerful. Yellow is the color of sunshine, reflecting a personality that is happy, upbeat, and full of positivity. People who love yellow are often cheerful, spreading joy and optimism to those around them. Creative and imaginative. Yellow is linked to creativity and intellectual energy. Individuals who resonate with yellow tend to be innovative thinkers, full of new ideas and solutions. They are often inspired by new possibilities and love exploring fresh concepts. Energetic and enthusiastic. Yellow personalities are vibrant and full of energy. They are enthusiastic about life and approach tasks with excitement. Their zest for life often inspires others to be more active and engaged. Confident and communicative. People who are drawn to yellow are often confident, enjoying social interactions and conversations. They are typically good communicators, able to express their ideas clearly, and thrive in environments where they can connect with others. Logical and analytical. Yellow is also associated with the intellect. Those who favor yellow often have sharp minds and enjoy solving problems. They tend to approach situations logically, preferring to use their intellect and reasons to navigate challenges. Optimistic visionaries. People who resonate with yellow often see the bright side of life and look forward to the future with optimism. They are often forward thinking with big dreams and the belief that anything is possible. Now let's talk about the negative traits associated with yellow. Anxious or nervous. While yellow can symbolize energy and enthusiasm, it can also lead to nervous energy or anxiety. People who resonate with yellow might struggle with overthinking or worrying too much, especially when things don't go as planned. Critical or judgmental. The sharp intellect associated with yellow can sometimes result in being overly critical or judgmental. Yellow personalities may set high standards for themselves and others, becoming easily frustrated when expectations aren't met. Impulsive. The energy and enthusiasm with yellow brings sometimes lead to impulsiveness. People who are drawn to yellow may rush into decisions without fully considering the consequences, acting on their excitement or enthusiasm without thorough planning. Attention seeking. Yellow personalities may crave attention and validation from others. Ooh, that's a bad negative. From others. You don't need others to validate, but let's go. Their natural confidence and desire to shine can sometimes turn into a need to be in the spotlight, which may come across as self-centered or attention-seeking. Superficial. While yellow can symbolize intellect and communication, it can also indicate a tendency toward superficiality. People who like yellow might focus more on appearances or surface level interactions rather than diving into deeper emotional and intellectual connections. Also, impatience. Yellow personalities with their boldness, energy, or boundless energy may struggle with patience. They might become easily frustrated when things don't happen as quickly as they would like or when progress is slow. In summary, the color yellow reflects a personality full of optimism, creativity, and energy, often bringing joy and inspiration to others. However, the same enthusiasm and drive can sometimes lead to anxiety, impulsiveness, or a tendency to be overly critical or attention-seeking. Balancing their vibrant energy with mindfulness and patience can help yellow personalities maximize their positive traits while minimizing their negative ones. And that's what I always talk about. That's what I talk about. Increasing the positive and decreasing the negatives, right? So what's your favorite color? Where are your favorite colors? And that'll let you know, like, what's your favorite color? It'll let you know your positive spots. It'll let you know your negative spots. And you can also focus on your negative and start working on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, these colors also has a lot to do with the science, but we're not talking about science tonight. Let's go into a quick break real quick. I made a movie in the year 2000. It's on my YouTube channel. You can check the movie out. The movie We All In. This the trailer for it. So we're gonna go into a quick break while I play the trailer to that movie.
The story of two friends that eventually turn enemies. The addiction that caused the loss of two keys.
Man, where all that dope come from, man?
The mission to get back what was taken. The mission to get back on the right path. Until the big problems begin.
Hey, Jeff, man, Peg 10 Q, they doing deal with somebody else.
We
Shit.
all
I like that big shit to blow a house up or something.
in
That hot shit, nigga.
the movie.
We need VAT to kill. Oh, I already got you right here.
Only on YouTube. Available in 3 chapters at Jeffro Bay.
VAT, holla at me. Big ass to me over there at you, man, with them keys in.
Make sure to subscribe to the channel.
That ain't that fire.
Hey, dog.
Yeah, that's the fire. What the fuck you doing? Who the fuck you is, man?
Y'all got some hard?
Got some what? Got some what?
All right. Okay. That was my movie, We All In. That was the trailer. You can catch it on my channel in the playlist. We All In, the movie. But let's continue with the color schemes. Remember, if you are a real brother, feel free to come up so we can talk about that. I need to know what's going on with the real brothers. You know what I'm saying? What's that movement all about? Change up the background a little bit. I'll get some more backgrounds later, but all right, let's go with the color green. The color green is commonly associated with nature, balance, and growth, symbolizing renewal and harmony. Like other colors, it reflects a mix of positive and negative personality traits. The positive personality traits of green: balance and harmonious. Green reflects balance, both in nature and in life. People drawn to green often strive for stability and harmony, both within themselves and in their relationships with others. They value peace and fairness, nurturing and compassionate. Green is connected to growth and nurturing. Individuals who love green are often caring, empathetic, and supportive. They enjoy helping others grow and are compassionate, making them good listeners and caretakers. Grounded and practical. Green personalities are often practical and down to earth. They value realism and common sense, preferring to handle situations with a level-headed approach. Their grounded nature helps them navigate challenges calmly. Growth orientated and optimistic. Like the plants that grow from the earth, green personalities tend to focus on personal development and growth. They are optimistic and believe in the potential for improvement in themselves and others, fostering positive change. Generous and supportive. People who resonate with green often display generosity and are willing to share their time, resources, and energy with others. They are supportive in relationships, offering encouragement and help when needed. Peaceful and relaxed. Green evokes calmness, and individuals who favor this color tend to have a common presence. They promote peace, prefer avoiding conflict, and aim to create a serene, stress-free environment. The negative personality traits associated with green: envious or jealousy. That ain't good. Green is often associated with envy or jealousy. People who strongly associated with green may occasionally struggle with feelings of jealousy or insecurity, especially when they feel others are more successful. That ain't. See, I'm telling y'all, the colors are important. They are important. When you see somebody, instead of asking them what your sign is, ask them what their favorite color is, and then come back to this video so you can find out what the positive and negative sides of that color. Possessive. Oh shit, green negative trait is possessive. While green reflects nurturing, it can also turn into possessiveness, especially in relationships. Green personalities might become overly protective or clingy, fearing loss or betrayal. This shit is important, people. This is important. I know y'all like the news and the Trump and Kamala. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all like the gender war shit. I know y'all like when people argue with each other, but this breakdowns why though. What's a person's favorite color? Also, I'm telling you, when I break down the signs, it all makes sense because we made up a different sign. This is the place to be. So make sure you hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. You want the education, you want to learn a little more outside of what you just normally see on YouTube. This is the place to be. I do some of that other shit too, but mostly we educate. Another negative trait of green is overly cautious. People who prefer green can sometimes be overly cautious, avoiding risks or new experiences out of a desire to maintain stability. This can limit their ability to embrace change or take bold steps forward. Materialistic. Green is also linked to wealth and material success. A negative expression of this personality might involve an overemphasis on material possessions or financial gain, leading to greed or a focus on status. See, I'm telling you, this shit go right back to what them red pill talking about, what them incels talk about. The colors go all the way back to the men. With all this shit they be talking about, the colors relate to this shit. Find out what people's colors are. What's your favorite color? Stubborn or resistant to change. While their grounded nature is often a strength, green personalities can also be stubborn. They may resist change or new ideas, preferring to stick to what is familiar and comfortable, even when growth requires flexibility. Indulgence. Green's connection to nature and abundance can sometimes lead to indulgence. People who like green may seek comfort in food, luxury, or other forms of access as a way of coping with stress or avoiding challenges. Interesting. In summary, the color green is primarily associated with positive traits like balance, nurturing, and growth, reflecting a personality that values harmony, practicality. Shit, I'm fucking up my words now. I'm fucking up my words. And support for others. Practicality. I'm trying to get it, y'all. That shit be challenging to pronounce a word right with me. It be challenging, and I be trying to go on here to pronounce it right. But let's go. However, the same connection to stability and abundance can sometimes manifest in negative traits such as jealousy, possessiveness, and resistance to change. By focusing on flexibility and openness, green personalities can enhance their natural strengths and minimize the potential downsides. Shit, goddamn. It's a lot to read. That's a lot. Okay. Shit. We still going though. We still going. But this is important though. Like, what's your favorite color? Because your favorite color, and then you get a partner, right? Ask your partner what's their favorite color. What's your favorite color? What's their favorite color? What are the positive traits inside of your color? What are the positive traits in your partner's color? what are the negative traits in your color? What are the negative traits in your partner colors? Then y'all can start to symbolize things. Like it can manifest into something greater. You know what I'm saying? Like the connection with colors, right? Appreciate it, Hassan. The connection with colors. So if y'all both work on your negative sides of the color, you both know your positive sides, maybe it could be a better connection and understanding. See, this the thing. What I want to do right here is help people understand each other. You know what I'm saying? And the way to understand each other is through different concepts instead of, oh, you right, they right. Everybody thinking they right all the goddamn time. No, let's dissect this thing, man. Welcome to Frostville. I be D, Dr. Frizzle. We gonna dissect this thing. We got to start dissecting situations and personalities. And one way to do that is through your favorite color. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure everybody got at least one or at least two favorite colors, maybe three. You know what I'm saying? And then you just put that together, man. Know the negative and positive traits. So let's go to the next color. Hey, this a lot, man. This shit breathtaking, man. You know, y'all can donate to the channel, you know what I'm saying? Cash out. It's Frizzle. You feel me? But yeah. This a lot of reading, man. Shit. All right, y'all. We on the color orange. The color orange is vibrant, energetic, and often associated with warmth and enthusiasm, like every other color, positive and negative traits. The positive traits of orange: energetic and enthusiastic. Orange is a lively color, symbolizing high energy and enthusiasm. People who resonate with orange tend to be outgoing, enthusiastic, and full of life. They often bring excitement and energy to social situations and projects. Sociable and friendly. Orange is strongly connected to sociability and friendliness. Friendliness. God damn it, shit. Individuals who love orange tend to be extroverted. Y'all, I'm trying to tell you, I can't pronounce words right. I'm letting you know. I can't pronounce words right. And if I do know the word, sometimes I still say it wrong. But let's go. Enjoying times with others and easily making new friends. They are approachable and love being a part of a group. Adventurous and spontaneous. Orange personalities are often adventurous, seeking out new experiences and challenges. They enjoy spontaneous and love trying new things, making them open to travel, new hobbies, and exciting opportunities. Optimistic and fun-loving. Orange is linked to positivity and a fun-loving attitude. People who favor orange tend to look on the bright side of life and bring a sense of fun and playfulness to everything they do. They don't take life too seriously and enjoy living in the moment. Confident and bold. Orange is a bold color that reflects a confident personality. Those who are drawn to orange are often fearless in expressing themselves, unafraid to stand out and embrace their individuality with pride. Individuality with pride. Warm and compassionate. Orange combines a warmth of red and the cheerfulness of yellow. So these are combined colors, right? Red and yellow. Resulting in a warm and compassionate personality. People who resonate with orange tend to be empathetic, caring, and enjoy helping others feel comfortable and welcome. The negative sides associated with orange: impulsiveness, and reckless. The spontaneous and love of adventure associated with orange can sometimes lead to impulsive behavior. Orange personalities may act without thinking or jump into situations without fully considering the risk, which can result in reckless decisions. Attention seeking. People who love orange often enjoy being the center of attention, but this can sometimes manifest as a need for constant validation or approval. They may come across as attention seeking or overly focused on being noticed by others. Y'all ever see people out? Y'all know y'all see people out, they just gotta be noticed. They do shit to make you look, you know what I'm saying? They just gotta have that attention. It's like a drug. That's what I'm saying. These colors are important, people. Like, the colors are important. Start asking people their favorite color. What's your favorite color? And then come back to this video. Let's go. We're still on the negative side of orange, right? Restless and easily bored. With their energetic nature, orange personalities may struggle with restlessness and get bored easily. They often crave new experiences and excitement, making it hard for them to stay content with routine or slow-moving environments. Y'all see them people out there driving, honking that horn at you, you know what I'm saying? Because you ain't go through the green light fast enough. Driving fast, especially when they mad. Oh man, I'm telling you, it's a lot to break down. The bold confidence of orange can sometimes lead to competitiveness. They competitive. Orange personalities may become overly focused on winning or being the best, potentially causing friction in relationships if they prioritize competition over cooperation. And we see that a lot, right? Women be saying, it seems like my man be competing with me. Let's dissect this thing then. You know what I'm saying? Let's dissect it. Let's continue. Lack of discipline or focus. The fun-loving and carefree attitude of orange personalities can sometimes translate into a lack of discipline. They may have difficulty focusing on long-term goals or sticking to routines, preferring to chase immediate gratification instead. Want things to happen fast. They want it to happen when they want it to happen. They wanted that shit to happen. Overbearing and loud. We get a lot of this, don't we? Y'all see a lot of overbearing and loud people on YouTube, right? They just loud as fuck for no goddamn reason. We're like, damn, I had to turn their mic down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Men and women, right? Orange is a loud, attention-grabbing color, and sometimes people who resonate with it can come across as overbearing or too intense in social situations. Their high energy and desire for social interaction might overwhelm quieter individuals, making them seem pushy or over the top. In summary, the color orange is associated with energetic, sociable, and adventurous personality who bring warmth, enthusiasm, and fun to any situation. However, the same qualities can sometimes lead to impulsiveness, attention-seeking behavior, and restlessness. Finding a balance between their zest for life and mindfulness can help orange personalities amplify their positive traits while minimizing potential downsides. Like I said, it's good and bad in each color. And start asking people, you know what I'm saying? When you dating, start asking people, what's your favorite color? Know your favorite color. Kind of intertwine both of them, you know what I'm saying? And know the negative and positive traits. Like I said, man, the colors got a lot to do with signs too, but I'm not gonna get into the signs, right? I'm not gonna get into the signs. That's for another show. But the colors are important. Colors and personalities, right? We got to do a study on that shit. Just study that shit. Like, just if you don't believe me, just do your own study. Just ask people around that you deal with what their favorite color. Learn the negative and positive traits and be like, okay, this resonate with this person. You know what I'm saying? Do your own color scheme. What's your favorite color? Like, my favorite color is red and black, right? And I know red is aggressive, impatient, you know what I'm saying? Leadership. I know all this shit. You know, I know the positive, I know the negatives. That's why I worked on my negative sides to enhance the positive sides. And I also take accountability. And let's go to, this is my other favorite color, black. Let's see what black got to say. The color black is often associated with power, mystery, and sophistication. It conveys a sense of authority and control, but it can be linked to negative traits. So here are the positive and negative traits. Let's go through the positive traits with black. Positive traits, powerful and authoritative. That goddamn, I told you I can't pronounce words right. I need a motherfucking narrator. You know what I'm saying? I need a narrator, man. You know what I'm saying? I need an AI or some shit. God damn. But let's get to it. The positive traits of black: powerful and authoritative. Authority. Shit. Black is often linked to power, control, and authority. People who resonate with black tend to be strong-willed and assertive, exuding confidence in their actions and decisions. They often take charge of situations and can be natural leaders. Sophisticated and elegant. Black is a timeless color associated with sophistication, elegance, and class. Individuals who favor black often have refined tastes and value high quality experiences. They appreciate simplicity and are drawn to minimal and elegance in their personal style and surroundings. Mysterious and intriguing. Black carries an air of mystery, and intrigue, integrity. I think that would say. I think say intrigue. People who love black often possess a mysterious quality, preferring to keep certain aspects of themselves hidden. This can make them fascinating to others as they are not easily understood or predictable. Independent and self-reliant. Black is the color that reflects independence. Individuals who resonate with black are often self-sufficient, preferring to rely on themselves rather than others. They value their personal space and are comfortable making decisions on their own. Discipline and control. Black is associated with control and restraint. People who are drawn to black tend to be disciplined and have a strong sense of self-control. They can stay focused on their goals and maintain composure in challenging situations. Protective and loyal. Black can also symbolize protection and loyalty. Hold up for a second. All right, let's go. People who love black may have a strong protective instinct, especially toward those they care about. They value loyalty in relationships and are often deeply committed to their loved ones. The negative traits of black: pessimistic or negative. While black represents power and authority, it can also be associated with pessimism or negativity. Individuals who favor black may sometimes struggle with a negative outlook on life, focusing more on the dark or difficult aspects of situations. Secretive or withdrawn. The mystery associated with Black can sometimes turn into secrecy or emotional withdrawal. People who resonate with Black may keep their feelings and thoughts hidden, making it difficult for others to get close to them. They might create barriers to protect themselves, leading to emotional isolation. Controlling or dominating. Black associating with authority can sometimes manifest as a need to control others. Individuals who favor Black might be overly controlling or dominating in relationships, desiring to have the upper hand or to impose their will on others. Cold or unapproachable. The elegance and sophistication of Black can sometimes make people appear cold, distant, or unapproachable. Black personalities may come across as emotionally detached or overly serious, which can make it challenging for others to connect with them on a personal level. Rebellious or non-conformist. Black is often linked to rebellion and non-conformity. People who resonate with Black may have a rebellious streak, rejecting societal norms or authority. While this can be positive in terms of individual, it can also lead to conflict or difficulty in accepting rules or instruction. I think I got that problem though. Black is one of my favorite colors, and I do got a problem with authority, but it's some of the stuff I know that I've been working on. Rigid or inflexible. The control and discipline associated with Black can sometimes lead to rigidity, fuck it, shit. God damn it. I told y'all I can't pronounce the goddamn some of these words. Black personalities may have strict standards for themselves and others, making them inflexible or willing to compromise. This rigidity can create challenges in adapting to change or accepting different perspectives. In summary, Black reflects a personality that is powerful, sophisticated, and independent with a strong sense of self-control and authority. However, it can also lead to traits like pessimism, emotional withdrawal, and overly controlling nature. By balancing their strength with openness and emotional warmth, people who resonate with Black can enhance their positive qualities while minimizing the negatives. Yeah. And I also got like shit. Well, it's a lot. We just gonna let me see. I know we got purple, so we're just gonna run through it real quick. Just a little something. Purple, positive traits, creative, and imaginative, spiritual, and initiative, dignified and noble, visionary and dreamer. Negative or low or detached, impractical or unrealistic, moody, arrogant or superior. That's I mean, some of this shit I might need to just break the fuck down, but goddamn. Ain't none of these Rim brothers pulled up. Ain't none of these Rim brothers pulled up. Feel free to hit the link. It's pinned in the top of the chat. Yeah, we want to see the side of the Rim brothers. I want to hear that shit. But these are the color schemes and personalities. Color schemes dealing with personality. The ones I had left was pink, white, gray, brown, and gold. But it's a lot to take in. It's a lot to take in. So I may do them in separate videos. I may do those in separate videos. What's up, Aunt? Appreciate you coming through. Appreciate you coming through. But the colors are important, people. The colors are important. They deal with personality and your personality trait. You ain't a real bro, but you can come up. You can come up though, you know what I'm saying? You can feel free. You want to come up and you want to talk, you want to beat your chest a little bit, you know, hit the link. But I'm just basically talking about the color schemes dealing with personalities. Like, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite color? They got positive traits, they got negative traits. It's important to know the colors. Start asking people what their favorite color. Then, if not, come back to this show. Google it. Google the color and see what's up. But we got somebody at the front door. Let's go into a quick commercial before I bring them up. Let's go into a quick commercial, and we're gonna bring up the guest. So let's go into the commercial real quick. If I can find it. All right.
Beats by Jeffro. It's the
All right, people, we got somebody at the front gates. Welcome to Frostville.
Let's suit up. Let's get ready for service.
Hey, what's up? What's up? What it do?
What's up, Dr. Frizzle Frost, man? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Let me get you up here real quick.
What's going on, man?
I can't call it.
Yeah, I saw you there. That you was live with the Rim brothers. I'm like, hell, am I a Rim brother? I don't know.
Yeah. Anybody welcome to come up, but you know, I just wanted like for them to dissect this thing, like because the you know what Rim brothers stand, you know what Rim stand for, right?
I can't think of it off the top of my head. I heard it a few times, but I might have heard two different versions. So
okay, so the you know it stands for, the R is for red pill, the I is for incels, and the M for manosphere. But all those terms really it's like negative aspects on them terms, right? When you Google the names, it all got something to do with misogyny. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of the definitions, when you Google the definitions of them, the definitions that they gave them are like negative aspects. So I don't see why people want to represent that or associate that with their names, you know, with the they done started a Rim movement.
Yeah, you know, it's unfortunate because I know I'm not an incel, you know, especially when I was in, you know, my prime years. I was never that. I had it too, I ain't gonna say I had it too easy, but I just didn't have the problems that people say they have today.
Right.
Maybe because I played sports and I was outgoing and, you know, I had a personality. Right. So yeah, I don't consider myself, I know I'm not an incel. Red pill, I still don't know the exact meaning of that. I am a man, so I'll try to think like a man and move as a man and help as a man. I can't help as a woman. And what's the M for? Manosphere. Again, I'm a man, you know. I can only speak in reference to women about what I see. I don't go by what I hear from women. I go by what I see, how they move. Women
Experience.
say a lot. Yeah, see, I grew up with 6 women in the house, so they say a lot, but how do they move? You know? And if they're not moving aligned with what I like, I don't know. If I meet a woman, I want to get to know her, I'm gonna tell her what I like to do and ask about what she likes.
Right.
And if she want me to go hang out with her, she has to be willing to go hang out with me. No doubt. First, we gonna do what I like. I want to ride a bike that day, and you want to see me here, you better bring your bike. I mean,
right.
If I'm eating chicken wings today, your ass eating chicken wings today.
See, that's the thing, man. Like, it's these terms is I don't, like, okay, the red pill is supposed to be the awakening, let you open your eyes to like what you've been taught is not really what it seems. So it kind of, it's an awakening, but people took the turn, start complaining, whining like little babies about situations. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I be telling people, like, when you represent these terms, it's not a good thing to associate that with your name. You can go to somebody and be like, hey, yeah, I'm red pill. They find out that you represent red pill. That's gonna turn them around.
Yeah.
Because a lot of women are, they know about it now. So you can't associate yourself with that. And I just want them to explain themselves, you know what I'm saying? Like, kind of redirect people's mind thoughts of what they on the meaning of it.
Right.
What the movement is, what y'all really, what y'all trying to conquer out this movement. You know what I'm saying? The solutions.
But Dr. Frizzle, you know what's unique about all of this? A lot of people and haven't really been a part of anything. So this provides them an opportunity to be a part of something, regardless of whether it may help them or hurt them. They get to be a part of something, and then it allows them to have a voice that they normally wouldn't have in their own personal life and relationships.
Right.
That's why, YouTube, you can come on and change your name and be super God if you want to be,
Right.
Because it allows them to be a part of something that they never really had that individuality. Like, you had individuality as a young man, as a youngster, and it shows in the way you sort of move. A lot of people never had that. They don't know who they are individually. So they're attached to something. Now it makes me greater than who I am. It takes me out of my incel, and it takes the attention off of me because I'm a part of something.
Being part of something to feel good about yourself. See, that's what we got to get people out of.
Yes.
Now being part of something, that's not bad. It's okay.
Right.
Okay, but don't look to be part of something to fulfill your insecurities or fulfill your happiness. Like, what I do over here, I teach about finding happiness within yourself.
Yes.
You got to be happy for yourself, and it's got to come from within, man. Like, but it don't hurt to be a part of something, but it's got to have it's also got to have a meaning. You know what I'm saying? It got to represent something. What's the goal? What's the solution? And all I see is people trying to, bash or insult, shame people into how they want them to move. But hold up, we got somebody at the front gate.
Let's suit up. Let's get ready for service.
What's up, Wale?
What's going on, y'all boys?
What's up? Well, dude, Wiley, appreciate you coming through, man. Yes, sir. But yeah, it's like it's gotta be a solution based group. You know what I'm saying? It's gotta be moving towards something positive. It gotta be trying to amplify, uplift, you know what I'm saying, and move toward greater things. But it's like it's more of the bashing.
Yeah.
That's like I said, the insults to try to get women to do they turn. We're on a whole new era right now. This is a whole new era. And the only way to conquer this era is to adapt to the changes. Women got rights. They got rights. What's wrong with that? You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't expect things to stay the same. It's gonna change.
But Frizzle, think about it. In our lifetime, women have always had rights in our lifetime. And I don't see why the only thing in reference to adjustments where I think men are hurting themselves, the men are trying to move. Well, I'll say this. And once you become an adult, 21 years old, you should only be moving according to your own path.
Right.
Man, you can be going west and we can start at the same time, but we're going to take two different paths to get there. And as long as we moving, then that only gives us the individualism that I need for myself and you need for yourself. Because you can start out going fast and you can get 2-3 steaks ahead of me. And I'm chugging along going one, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, I'm in this space for 2 weeks. You 2 weeks ahead of me.
Right.
And then all of a sudden you're going to get to a space in your path where you're going to have to sit down for a little minute, and then it'll allow me to catch up because I'm still moving. And then at some point we're going to be equal on that same path. You on your path, I'm on my path, but we equal. And from there, it's going to be a dog fight. It's going to be a dog fight. But what neither one of us can do is give up before we get to the end. A lot of people block and they give up. And they spend years right there giving up, blaming and shaming instead of saying, okay, what can I do for me? What do I need to get the tools? Maybe Dr. Frizzle Frost got some tools. Maybe Wally got some tools. And I go get y'all tools, and that might complete my whole toolkit. And now I have the tools to get better. But people, if I had to belittle you or belittle anybody to prove who I am, I'm not really who I am. I'm not that guy if I got to belittle somebody to believe in my ideologies. I don't expect nobody to believe in my ideologies, Dr. Frizzle Frost. But I can look at my path and say, damn, I put in a whole lot of hell of a work most people would be afraid to do.
Right.
My father was an alcoholic, but that give me excuses to not to be better. He gave me something. He said, work hard, respect people. So I did it. He didn't say shit about women because he knew. He told me, he said, boy, once I know you got some of that Kudakata boy ain't shit I told you, you're going to listen to. And he's right. Because when most of us start getting that shit, we ain't listening to shit. But that's something a man has to go through on his own. He can't really go through other people's advice. Talk me off the ledge. That's what when I was coming up, guys, we sit around, we might be, smoking and drinking, but we talked each other off the ledge. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, she ain't no good for you. Here's the reasons why.
Right.
Man, you shouldn't do this. Here's the reasons why. Now it's like, man, fuck them hoes, man. This shit fucking get hurt. That's just destructive. So, I don't know, man.
Yeah. That you're right. They listen to the other people. It's okay to take advice, but also use the advice according to your life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like some things gonna resonate and some things are not.
Yes.
So and they listen to the advice, they take it, and then they just run with it. Ain't never experienced it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't had no type of experience with it or nothing, just running with it. And that it's silly to me. It's silly. So that's why I wanted to know, like, Cajun Rim came through the other night. I was like, I need to hear his side. Just like Mr. Goodbread, he a red pillar, right? But he come from the Bible side of the red pill, and he also got videos to explain what he talking about. So he ain't just coming out bashing women and nothing. They just he find videos and then he just do his content out the videos. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And he explained the topic off of that. But some people don't even, even got that kind of proof or nothing. They just jumping into the pudding, thinking they know what they talking about. Get mad in their feelings when you tell them that that it's not like what you saying. They get mad, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, and a lot of guys they can get women, but not the women that they want. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
They can't get the women that they really want, but they can get the woman that they need. They just overlook her. They overlook her because they want the Instagram shit. Like the internet really kind of just spice a lot of things up, man. The women can also, they got multiple choices. The internet gives them that, but we can't sit here and be like and cry about it though. You feel me? We got to get out here in the real world and experience.
Yes.
Yeah. Wiley, you had any take on anything we said?
Yeah, I pretty much hit it on the nail. I mean, I say it like this. In my time of being in these spaces and listening to all this, at the start, I was like, all right, maybe they got something here. And as time goes on, it's like, all right, I got tired of this shit. It was just like, all right, whatever. That's how I look at it. It's like, granted, they got some things, but it's like, even then, it's like, where does it all ends at the end of the day? Like, there was a point, like, I even looked at it, I'm like, there's no way in hell I'm gonna make, like, I could sit here and see dudes consistently, like, make thousands on top of thousands of videos talking about the same old, regardless if it's a different video, regardless if it's different person, regardless of whoever it is. And it's like, I keep bringing up the same things. Like, man, chop it up to the game, man. If your main stance is this is what females are and this is how they do, well, if you already knew it, then what's the point of speaking about it?
Yep.
That's how I looked at it at the end of the day. It's like, if you already know what's the point of speaking about it? It's like, what more? Like, granted, you can sit here and say, oh, let's speak about it and then show it out to the world. I'm like, you act like no one else don't know this. You act like any other dude don't know this on a regular basis. Every other dude knows it. It's just nowadays, dudes are just fed up about it. But how can you be fed up about it when you didn't do nothing about it in the first place? You knew about it, so why you didn't do nothing about it? You just like, you just went like, man, you just shrug your shoulders and just keep going. Now you don't want to shrug your shoulders and keep going no more. Now you just want to say, man, F this shit. Fuck all that. Oh, y'all going crazy, doing all this back and forth tits and tats. Is like, who cares? I would say this nowadays is like, all this, back and forth. I'd be like, man, look here. I ain't gonna waste my energy on you. Because if I waste my energy on you, that means I care about you more than I think I do. And I don't. And if I don't, why would I waste my energy? I just keep on going. I'll just keep on going with my life. So now these dudes out here just wasting time, wasting their breath on these females. So then now what message are you sending to these dudes? That you care about these particular type of females and you want these particular type of females to submit to you. But reality is, good and well, these typical type of females are going to have y'all hung up, buried, and motherfucking locked into a bunch of other problems. So why are you chasing these women?
Yeah, chasing the women that they complain about.
So it's like, it's pointless.
Oh man, well said. That's why I always say, man, it's the solution. What's the solution? You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
and
do you walk away? That's how I look at it.
Yes,
you and walk away.
Walk away. Find a different environment. Go into different environments. Stop being afraid to approach women. You know what I'm saying? Approach women because you never know, and start getting to know women because I know everything is over sexualized now. I know every time you get on Facebook, you're gonna see some yums. Instagram becoming more sexualized now. They got a lot of women just showing bodies. TikTok done became like half a porn site. So yeah, every time not TikTok, but Twitter X, TikTok, you got a lot of advertising of bodies. You know what I'm saying? They lead you to other websites of their own.
But Dr. Frizzle,
so
Dr. Frizzle,
yeah.
When you said over sexualizing, do you think or do you believe that women, okay, there's a space provided for people, whatever platform, the platform provides a space. Right. But then do you think or believe women over sexualizes themselves a lot? And as men, we pretty much accept the over sexualization because, you know, by nature, we are drawn to women. By nature, we want to see a woman. We can see her naked. That's the greatest. That's even better. But they put themselves on these platforms and they show what we like and then complain when we like what we like.
Well, they only complain because it's a lot of guys that they don't like, you know what I'm saying, be trying to hit them up. You know what I'm saying? Now, let the guy that they really want hit them up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they goal is not to attract the low level guys. You know what I'm saying? Their goal is to attract the so-called high value guy, right? The guy that can benefit them. You know what I'm saying? That's their goal, is to get that guy. But it's hard to land that guy when you promoting yourself promoting naked pictures, you can't even get that guy that you're really looking for because you over sexualizing yourself.
Yeah, but see, again, you thinking like a man. When women are driven by that, they can't see clearly because these modern women claim that they're so smart in this. Most of them don't even accept what you just said. We know that to be true. And the men who are in those positions, you don't even have to be a top tier man to get the women to move accordingly.
Right.
You don't have to be. If you're attractive enough, you ain't gotta have no fucking money.
Right.
You ain't gotta take them out to eat. And they know this. But it gives them a place of leverage almost. They feel like, I got all these men after me and I don't want half of them I wouldn't even date.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? All these men, but they like that feeling of being the movie star. Yeah. They're always the movie star in all of their videos, all of their movies. They are the star. They will come out triumphant. I don't know too many women ever went in their own life and said, my life is shit. It's like, yeah, they're gonna come out on top.
It's the attention, you know what I'm saying? The attention and also the power, you know what I'm saying? So if they got power over you, you know what I'm saying? Like some women just love to have power over men. The ability to attract the man and turn them down. Attract the men and turn them down. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like they like that. They like that shit. Attention and power is more than money right now to them.
Yeah, that's true. Because boy, they get that attention from the right person. All them standards they got, all that list of restaurants they want to go to, they'll eat you up in the back of your car behind a dumpster, and you ain't fed them nothing.
Yeah.
They eat chicken wings all day. But
yeah, you got the guys that can do that. They can just snatch them up. Ain't got to have status, money, and status, you know, and looks and shit. But those be the smashers. You know what I'm saying? Those be the smashers.
right.
You know, hey, he gonna lay the pipe on me. That's what they be thinking. He gonna lay the pipe on me. So yeah, we gonna keep him. But the other guys, I'm gonna control and manipulate them.
Mm-hmm. And they know this going in. Women are not naive.
It goes back to what you said, though, Uncle Trey. It goes back to what you said. The men, they gravitate to that, and they push the agenda. Like some of these guys that be complaining, be some of these guys that be in these women inboxes and in their comments, faceless, using avatars and putting out these comments up under their pictures and photos, trying to wing them in, but you can't wing them in if you ain't being yourself.
Yeah, I seen that a lot lately. They come on there spilling this so dumbass logic about, you know, let them do, you know what I'm saying, and they don't even really be authentic.
Mm-hmm.
Because they never had, like we said earlier, they never had belonged to anything. YouTube allows people to belong to something that they never had a chance to belong to before. I can be anybody else. I can be fucking Frostville right now if I wanted to be. Who can hold me accountable?
Right.
But I can also go in somebody's DMs while I'm sitting there talking about how weak and bad shit is and be like, hey, hit me up on this side,
Mm-hmm.
You know? So it's just unfortunate, man. For real. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's a bit mess, man. So it's a bit train wreck. But the thing I just wanted everybody to do is like just come up with solutions. Instead of complaining and talking about the problem, we can talk about the problem, but let's come up with a solution to the problem. Now we can't save everybody, but to the ones that want to listen and take the advice, we can give it to them. Let's give them the right advice, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's not give them the wrong impressions and the wrong advice. And a lot of guys come over here, they talk like they living it up, and they not living it up like that. And people follow them, the cult leaders that's not living it up. They follow these fake cult leaders, and the cult leaders living a false life.
Yeah,
they just manage to gain followers and people that love them and follow them off the lies they tell. And I can't get down with that. So that's why I had to come up here and speak this and try to get some of the real brothers to come up here and talk. But they probably be too afraid to talk to Frizzle.
Dr. Frizzle, you want to get rich?
I want to be wealthy.
Listen, okay, we all would want to be wealthy. One of the easiest ways today with this new age YouTube technology and all of these platforms, start pandering to women. You will get a bag in a short period of time. Because most American women are drawn off of the Cinderella dream. I am Cinderella. I am the princess. But they never told them about the other side of that.
Mm.
See, that the princess, if you notice, the princess, they're disciplined. They have self-respect. They wouldn't talk loud. They wouldn't show their body. They're going to keep their virtue. In our community, what's happening? By the time everybody 15, 16, they done had 2 or 3 things. We done had 2 or 3 partners.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? We done already gave too much. And some people do that shit for 15, 20 years. Then all of a sudden, oh shit. It's the women's fault that I'm like this. It's the man's fault that I'm like this.
Right.
So, but if you're willing to be the best version of you, once you realize that you've been on bullshit and you wasted time, you have to be willing to change your trajectory. If not, you just a nigga talking shit.
Right.
So you have to be, that's just to me, man. Everybody, you know, listen, I ain't got all the answers, and I don't believe I can save everybody. I never believed that. That's why I've always enjoyed what I was doing when I was really in the workforce helping young people. And it may take me months to talk to them and get them to understand, to open their minds so they can see the different opportunities that could be available to them. I understood that mission, and that's why I had success at that. And now that I'm out of it, I see that in the space where you're talking about a lot of adults who are afraid to do things by themselves, who have been talked about, told they ain't shit, done gave up their best resources without any plan, just doing that shit. You know, I can understand why we're here. Because this election is going to even further divide us.
Right.
So.
And that was the whole plan anyway, to divide and conquer. And hey, so far it look like it's working, huh? It's working.
Yeah,
a lot of division.
That's just unfortunate, man, because, you know, this is, as we always say, it's the modern times. Why is it that I think for brothers, it's giving brothers another voice to say it ain't as bad as we own it to be. I think it's helping us and helping young brothers find a new way.
Right.
But the sisters, they're afraid of the exposure that it's doing. They don't want to be exposed, and they're fighting to hold on to it. Did you watch the show with D.L. Hughley yesterday on BET?
I haven't seen it.
Well, they kept just talking about the freedom of bodies, the little girls, daughters' freedom of their body, which I thought was just a bunch of bullshit anyway, because if you have daughters and you're a father of those daughters, I don't think Dr. Frizzle Frost would ever promote his daughters to just be free with their body and what they were. I don't think that would never be a message come out of your mouth. It's okay for you to wear your booty shorts and your little, no. And if they're and they're saying be concerned, if they want us to be, okay, to be concerned about our child, it's imperative to try to get in the position to where you are. But it's also imperative of those women to allow the man to be in a position to be in their children's life. But do they really care though? Because it's going to take them to go with us as one voice to the courts to say, hey, by default, when this child is born, we both need to have joint custody. But who's going to do that? Because women look at it, they understand the system will pay. They will get their money for the child. And they're not going to change that without a fight. But as long as they know that we stand separated on just the betterment of our children, it's going to continue to be the way it is. Probably get worse because people are fighting more. They putting their children in the middle of it even more. So
right. And the kids are experiencing the arguments. So
yes.
Back in our days, we didn't see the arguments, so we didn't know nothing about the arguments.
Yes.
And I know my mom never spoke bad about my pops to me at all. And then she left the freedom, she let the freedom of both of us, like, it's up to him, if he want to see you, he come get you, whatever. And if you want to go, you can go,
Yeah.
And I just think, man, that the message need to be spoke on the positive aspects and the negative aspects. Like, hey, if this is the life you choose, it's consequences to everything you do. If you chose to go out here, you're a young lady, and I talk to my daughter about this all the time. You know, then she also see things too, and she pick up things real quick. But like, people gonna treat you how you treat yourself.
Yes.
If you go out here, if you out here sexual, like, you know, you wearing these tight, whatever, short skirts, that's why that's how they gonna see you. Just as somebody to strike.
Yes.
So present yourself, make yourself more presentable. If you want to be respected as a young lady, you need to act like you got sense. Also know that you got sense and dress well. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, Dr. Frizzle. Listen to the message you just gave to the women. Let's just say all the young women get your message, and they got your message consistently. Things will be a little different. But on one end, they'll get from aunties and cousins, them young 25, 20, girl, you got to use what you got to get what you want. Ain't nobody tell you how to do this and how to do that. So they're teaching these young women to go out here, be on the carousel, and then when you get your cootie cut all wore out, you ain't got nothing else to give. Then you circle back and look for the man that you want. And that's the wrong message, because we can say it all day as men, but until women give that message to the younger women,
right,
we're gonna always be scrapping for our shit. So,
and also not to be competitive, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of women are competing with each other. Like, they see shouts out to Lionel. Appreciate you coming through. A lot of women see, like, oh, she getting all this attention because this and that. Maybe I need to do the same thing. Now you use your talent. You got talent. Use your brain. Let's see what Lionel had to say real quick though. He said, I've seen the opposite. Plenty of men and women. Great. My mom, and she was always fully covered. Didn't matter if he was 7 or 11. It's not that simple. It's all on. Okay, yeah, you're right, Lionel. You're right, because you're right though, because some women do go out fully dressed and still get, get the same treatment as a woman who's showing her body.
Yeah, he said that it happened by both men and women.
Yeah.
Even that experience alone is traumatizing to everybody connected to that. It's traumatizing because those behaviors by the victim, a lot of times they would be displayed through the children because they would be so fearful of the children having harm done to them, they overprotective. And then the children, by default, are sort of behind because they only get to move to a limited space. They don't get a chance to explore and develop motor skills and critical thinking skills because they're getting the information of like, hey, it's a cruel world out here. Don't, you know what I'm saying? People,
the world is messed up, man. It's wild though. Like I said, people, they see this stuff like every day, half naked. So men hard drive is always running, you know what I'm saying? So they like dogs out here. Every time you turn the internet, there goes something naked. So yeah, they're gonna be out here and they're gonna be hunting, or they're gonna be looking forward to something. It's ways to do this, but we will never solve the whole problem, but maybe we can save a few people, you know what I'm saying? And get them a different outlook on the world, that it's not all about the sex drive. It's not all about the relationship going perfect, but relationships that you can learn from. You know what I'm saying? Like in a relationship, let's not look at all the negatives. Let's look at some of the positives and what the negatives help you see and learn to grow. And I know men out here, they be like, oh, a woman can't tell me nothing. I can't learn from a woman. Oh, shit. Yes, you can. You can both. That's what the opposite for. That's what the opposite all about. Learning from each other. Go ahead, Trey.
No, that's 100%, man. Shit, I learned a lot from my mama. My mama was the one that gave me the game about women. she
Right.
kept me. My daddy ain't tell me shit, but my mama told me the game about women.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So again, and I appreciate my wife because she teaches me new shit all the time, especially when it comes to numbers and money.
Yeah.
I have, and I taught her about numbers, about money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when you have two people working together, it only builds the empire. I just listen.
And that's the focus. Go ahead. I'm gonna go. Go ahead.
I always wanted a woman to just be cooperative and polite, and work with me, and respect me. You have to be submissive because I know when I put you in that bed, you're gonna be submissive any damn way. You know what I'm saying? So just and if you cooperating with me, you're submissive anyway.
Right.
Because if I come up with an idea off my right side of the brain and you come up with an idea off your left side of the brain, and we both missing pieces, baby, both of our ideas may bring the whole thing to a whole.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I've always liked intelligent women.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? That a woman that was slow, I already done checked her out. Well, like she got about 2 or 3 days. I'm gonna go on, knock it off a couple times. It's over.
Right. I mean, that happens though. See, and people got a problem with that. Like, they, just sex. Sometimes it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna be there just for you to have short-term sex with. Okay, but down the line, what is your focus? And you can change that. You know what I'm saying? You can reroute yourself. What is your focus in a relationship? People worry about too focused on the who's right and who's wrong instead of focusing on the goal. What's the mission? We got to start getting on a mission. You know what I'm saying? And when you're in a relationship, that's the thing. Focus on the mission. What is our mission in this relationship? What we're about to conquer. You know what I'm saying? Like, use my negatives and her negatives. We gonna learn our negatives and increase that. We're gonna increase the negatives to positive and feed off each other. But nobody want to do that. Like, all the talking points, men want to take fully charge and be over authority. You know what I'm saying? The authority want to be high. Women just do what I say do. Some women same way, some women the same way. Now let's focus on the mission. What we need to do. What do we need to do? What do we not need to do? Not the wants, but the need.
And that's the hardest part, Dr. Frizzle. Everybody's going for what they want and not they need because they giving up so much early. And then when everybody's out of the way, the children are grown now. Because it's like a lot of times people can't wait till their children become of age where they can leave them at home by themselves.
Right.
In the worst time of a teenager's life, they have the most freedom. They have the most freedom because parents are still trying to go back to the years that they lost and go out and have fun. And we seeing how it is changing our culture in our communities because children are now getting into a lot more devious behaviors.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They doing a whole lot of foul shit out there real young. So
yeah, it's good. Like, I always say let's just have fun as a family. If we gonna go have fun, we gonna have fun as a family. You know what I'm saying? And when we want our long time or something, we can do that every often. But most of the time, let's just do it as a family. But let's get the line of comment right here. He said, "So I agree with you, but I have an experience where my mom's second husband heard her story, like what I said in the previous message, and he blamed her for it. Divorce. Oh wow." He wasn't ready for that. He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready, man. She expressed negatives. She was overcoming, and he made it worse, which ended the relationship after she helped build him up. Yeah, he wasn't ready for that. Some people take what you tell them, and they'll be, they'll use it against. They'll use it against you. You know what I'm saying? That okay, this guy, you let this guy do this, you let that guy do that, or female be like, you let this female do this. See, we focus too much on the past of people. You know what I'm saying? And and what people tend to do is inflict their past on the present. Nah, this a whole different relationship. You with me now. They don't think like that. Look, you with me, and this is what we gonna do. We gonna build each other up. Damn what that nigga did to you. Fuck what he did. This is you dealing with me. But people want the same fucking shit from the last relationship that somebody done had. You know what I'm saying? This a whole, come on, man.
Yeah, and I think it takes a person to be secure in who they are to be able to handle other people's life journey. You meet people where they are in life, regardless. You know what I'm saying? We meet when we meet, regardless of what you had going on, regardless of what I had going on. We meet at that time. That was our time to meet. And part of your life, there's intimate parts of everybody's life. And if we're calling ourselves saying, okay, we're going to overlook all of these details about our lives, and we're going to look to move forward as one, it's almost like once you get that information and you process it to move forward, then that information is sort of dead. It's dead at that point. Because I can't go back and be bringing up shit that happened before I met a woman. I won't let a woman bring up shit. Hey, I already discussed this with you, and it wasn't an issue for us to move forward. So how's it an issue now? But that goes to show my lack of, because men say whatever to get a woman, and when the real story comes out, they can't have it. See, she was in on trying to be with him. He was not ready for her past. So
got him a stable job, bought a house, got him a new car, got him out his mom's house, like legit helped him level up in life. But when she opened up, the ship sank. It really, see, from what you telling me, Lina, that the guy wasn't ready to man up. He wasn't ready to man up. Probably just used her. You know what I'm saying? Like some guys are leeches. They leeches.
Mm-hmm.
They'll leech off of somebody until they can get to a point where they satisfied, and then that's when the true nature comes out. But that's what getting to know somebody is all about. Getting to know what, and you'll never fully know somebody till you're in the same house with them. But get all the information you can. Maybe she was too kind. She probably seen the red flags. Maybe she was too kind and thought because some people think like, I can save them. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I can show that person something they never had, and it'll make them see different. But some people just ain't ready for that. A lot of people ain't ready for that.
Yeah. The question I want to ask Lionel is, how did it affect him? because he was there. He's seen it. I want to know how it affected him because he's a man now.
Lionel,
You know,
the link pinned to the top of the chat. I mean, you want to come up and talk a little bit, or you can just stay in the chat and talk. But we can get more details, vocally. But yeah, how did it affect you, Lionel? Did it affect you? Traumatized?
Positively, or indifferent?
Right. Positive, negative, or indifferently.
But see, these are the type of questions, conversations that, that need to be hashed out, and it's unfortunate because we all have a story.
Right.
And I think, like he said, when we open up to be vulnerable, a lot of times it gets thrown in our face. But that normally happens with people that we know. You want to get an honest answer, pull up on somebody that don't know you, maybe even another race, and tell them what the hell going on that's got you all fucked up right now. They're going to probably give you the best advice ever.
Right.
If they really, if they have a helping spirit. Some people just don't have no helping spirit because they don't.
You'll feel it though. You'll feel it when you walk up on them. You feel that energy. That connection, the automatic connection is spiritual, and you can open up to somebody and they can give you some good advice. Like I'm like Uncle Trey. Like I don't have all the answers, but I do have answers. Like
right.
And I have my opinion on things that may can help, or it may not help. But
but you're really an unbiased answer, though. That's the thing. That's one thing I've always tried to, because I was responsible for a lot of young adults. I'm talking about hundreds of young adults, a few thousand young adults. So I had to take my feelings and my belief side of it and apply the best outcome to that individual.
Right.
I've had people that I had to talk to about life who were choosing to be the alphabet community. And I had to give them possibilities of how it could turn out. And I had to take people who were born with drugs in their system, people who had felonies, people, addicted to drugs, and people who were kicked out of the house, people who were, in foster care. And I had to give them the best information to help their situation, and it's about just being open-minded, being not being critical, understanding, but despite all of that, and this is where even with Lionel, see, he understood. I believe, I could be wrong, Lionel, correct me if I'm right, if I'm wrong. You had an experience as a young man, and now you are a man. I would fair to believe that you do not move like the experience that you had as a young man. You move totally different. So
he's kind of in your sister's life, which is his daughter. He tried to commit suicide 3 times now because of him and how he talks. And I've had to pull her away from him and raise her. Oh wow, that's
salute to you, brother.
And salute to you, Lionel, because I know you said you at work and you said you trying not to write somebody up, which means you're a boss. You're a boss. So salute to you on that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I hate to hear stories like this. And prayers to you and your family, man. Prayers for you and your family. So I had no trouble with the move different. I had to you had to raise your sister and brother. Yeah, you're a leader. You're a leader. Seems like you're a good leader, man.
Hold up, Dr. Frenzel, because I wanted to ask him a question in regards to that, because he said I had to raise my sister and brother. Now, in raising your sister and brother, are you more engaged than what you received? because the man in your life was so caught up in trying to, I guess, belittle your mom. Was he able to give you the attention that you had? I mean, that you needed? And now that you are in that position, do you give your younger siblings that information they need to be the best version that they can be, despite what their experience is? Because if they get righteous information, they can look back at that experience and say, okay, it was a part of my life, but I strive to be better despite of, and not use it as a crutch to make excuses. And because when we make excuses about life, a lot of us just live in a fucked up situation for years to come. So no excuses.
No excuses.
When they ready, if they're young, continue to give them the greatest advice, even if you don't know it. And I'm not saying you, Lionel, but just anybody in those situations, continue to seek the knowledge for yourself. You may gain something and learn something new about yourself while you seeking knowledge to help somebody else. So, yeah, we just, Dr. Fritz Franz, man, listen, man, people of color, man, we have the most unique lives than any other people on the planet. And a lot of our hurt and pain come from those who we want to love us the most.
Right. Yeah, I hate when people have to experience stuff like that, man, because, like I experienced a little bit, but it wasn't, people got more deeper stories than mine. And yeah, it did kind of affect me that, people want my family called me names for not thinking like them.
Yes.
Wanted me to think the way they think just because I had my own mind frame, my own thought process. They wanted me to feel like, belittle me. That's why I miss my grandma, because she always stood by me, even if I was in the wrong, my grandma was, nah, y'all leave Jeffrey alone. Y'all leave my Jeffrey alone. And she always told me I'd be great. But my mom too, though. My mom, shouts out to my mom's. She did well. She may have some doubts that, I probably didn't do the best job as. Nah, mom did good. She did good. I just had my own mind frame, and I stayed into a lot of. Look, I lived through danger. You know what I'm saying? I lived through taking chances and in my own mind frame, my own authority. But yeah. But let's get to this comment. He said, I talk to my brother and sister every single day. Real talk. My mom taught us not to make excuses. Every excuse we have to put a dot. Yeah, so I'm very direct to them. No, it's okay. That's good. That's good. Say, when I broke up with my ex, the greatest compliment I got was my sister thanking me for showing her what a perfect boyfriend looked like. And she created her standards. Okay, yeah, see, I told you, Lionel, he a leader, man.
Yeah.
The guy is a leader. The situation he went through didn't break him, but made him into something greater.
Yeah, and that's why, what I'm saying, I asked him that, and I like the way he's talking it out, because he was at a space at one place at one time in his life. Now he's somewhere different. Now he's put in the position to be a leader by those that love him the most, and he's giving them the best information to make the best decisions. And this is, what I'm saying, this is where if we could take 400,000 Lionels and spread him out across America where people can get the best information, things could change. But it's just unfortunate, man. I'm telling you, man. It's scary, man. Dr. Fritz Frost, man, I'll be praying for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the older side. You know what I'm saying? I ain't out here in the game no more. I ain't trying to work no more. I ain't trying to get no more income. I ain't trying to do none of that shit. I don't work. You know what I'm saying? And the message. I think for brothers, they know that the only way that they can go is up. We've been down already. Motherfuckers is tired of being down. We've been down. We've been told we ain't shit. We came out of the house being told we ain't shit. Now we being told we ain't shit by the very women that we want to be with. So I think brothers will be all right if they understand that women are just a part of the life, but not necessarily a requirement at a younger age.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And just focus on being in good shape, working, try to create something from something that we already use to make it better. Travel a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Finding that happiness within. Like how can you make yourself happy, to be happy? You know, hold on, I'm gonna get back to it. Let me get to this comment real quick. My mom was stressed and depressed a while ago. I asked her why she couldn't pay her $8K rent or the $50K of her staff. Damn. I told her that she needed to cut that out. I remember when you couldn't pay $500 in rent. Do you not see how your problems have leveled up? And it changed her whole mentality. She didn't even realize how well she was doing. That's what I always say, man. Like, we focus too much on the negative, right? We gotta start looking to being thankful for what we have. You know what I'm saying? I always say that, be grateful for what you have. We may not have much. Yeah, we may have to pay bills and be broke, but you still got the house, your bills paid, and you still got an opportunity to like find extra income if you got to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You still wake up the next day. Like I said, I ride a bike to work. You know what I'm saying? I see people with cars. I be like, I want a car. People with cars be like, I want a better car. People with better cars be like, I want a fancy car. And then people see me on my bike, be like, hey, damn, I wish I had a bike. I can get around faster because they walking. But you got people with no legs that can't, or in wheelchairs that can't walk, and be like, damn, I wish I can walk. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so we got to be grateful for what we have. That's why people look at me on my bike and be like, dang, I carry a whole 24 pack of water on that thing. You know, I find me a way to put it on my bike and ride, hold it on my bike, carry it, whatever. Got diapers, pull-ups in my arm, in my hand. Like, you know,
Dr. Frizzle, you probably wear a $170 soaking wet too.
I make it happen. People see that, like they see it. You know what I'm saying? This ain't me just talking. Like they see it. Hey, you need a ride? I'm like, nah, bro, I'm straight. Now, if it's raining, yeah, I might need you, bro. I might need you then, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to use up all my my help opportunities. You know how people help you, and you ain't able to. You can't. You know, some people be looking. I hate when somebody help me, I can't help them back. Like I can't pay them for gas or something. So if you're gonna help me for free, I need you to help me when I need you to help me. You know what I'm saying? That type. But yeah, be grateful for what you have, man. We got to start being thankful for what we got, man, and stop looking at what other people have and how other people move. And we got to live life accordingly to how our life is set. Because what God has for you is only for you. Whatever you believe in, whatever the spiritual word has for you, has for you. Don't let nobody take that from you. Don't let nobody take it from you. So yeah, that's what we about over here in Frostville, man. Uplifting, motivation, help. I want to give a shout out to Stan Ottery. Stan the man. He been on me. He been on me real hard, like a little drill. I think he from the Army, just like you, Uncle Trey. But he been on me hard, like an actual drill sergeant. Like he been drilling me. He been drilling me, and it been helping me. You know what I'm saying? Like it been helping me with my motivation. been helping me move forward. And yeah, thanks to Stan. You know what I'm saying?
And you need somebody like that, man, in your ear that's gonna tell you to push on despite. You know what I'm saying? It's good to have, and I think men fare better with that. You know, and it goes back to what I said earlier. A lot of people never belong to anything, and even now, that's why. If you look at it, you know, let's looking back, you can take people who played sports most of their lives. Most of them have a different type of personality than people who didn't.
Right.
You know, you was involved with things, you know, that required you to think outside yourself. You know, as they get older, your personality is a little different. You know, you have some little assholes sometimes, but those dudes fall off quick. But the dude that sort of, you know, just fits within the mold of being a part of the team fare pretty well as they get older.
Right.
You know,
they got positive people talking to them too.
Yeah, if the right person's in your head and telling you you can do it instead of saying what you can't do and what you should be doing. You know, I learned working with youth early. You meet them where they are, but you set their expectation high early. Okay, you don't like steak today, but at some point, I'm expecting you to like steak. I know you've been eating garbage for 10 years, 15 years of your life, but we got to get rid of that garbage. It's bad for you. So we got to get you to eat something. And it may take me a few months, a year or two, if I have access to that person. See, not enough men work in a position with young boys to help them transition into being better young teenagers. Most guys get information from women. And the women ain't giving a damn about their 14, 15-year-old son. They don't care.
Guys ain't taking time to figure themselves out, really.
But it's hard to do it, Frizzle, if you don't have a man giving you that, somebody real giving you that righteous information, not somebody who's invested in your mom. But
it's here, like it's here. It's on. They watch these people every day on YouTube, but they don't suck in the positive side. They only suck in the negative side that make them feel happy instead of because the positive side of what people tell you. For example, like the red pill and stuff, the positive sides that they do spit, it makes you look in the mirror. It makes you look in the mirror and face the truth of yourself. And I always say the truth hurts. So people scared to look in the mirror and face the truth. You know what I'm saying? And I like what Lionel said, that you can't stay in places that break you. You have to keep leveling up. There's always a way. And I always say that, like, it's a way. It's always a way. You know what I'm saying? You just have to figure it out. And I can't give people the way. They have to figure it out themselves. I can only give advice. You know what I'm saying? And I always say, just look in the mirror. Just look in the mirror. Be honest to yourself about yourself. What you need to fix. What's the negative sides of your personality that you need to fix? What can you do to elevate yourself? It's levels to this shit. You know what I'm saying?
And Lionel, you can't stay in places that break. You know what? That's so true. But you see how people stay in a place that they comfortable with. They stay too long in those spaces. They comfortable. Most black people move and don't move out of fear. Man, won't you try to? Oh man, no man. Oh man, this could happen. This could happen. But what if you stay right here forever? Oh man, you know this is cool right here. I'm good. I ain't gotta go nowhere. I'm good right here. But you in the way of everybody else coming up behind you. Get out of their fucking way. Oh man, you know what I'm saying? It's just out of fear. And as a man, it's imperative that men explore. Now, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying run off and climb mountains and shit, but just to explore, you know, get away from everyday people talking stupid shit and just be out by yourself and exploring some shit. You know, you might get out. Yeah, you have to as a man. You have to. You cannot.
Got to break the comfort zone. You got to break that comfort zone, and that's the mission I'm on: breaking the comfort zone. Like I can admit that, yeah, I get comfortable just being a regular employee, right? When I know I got the leadership skills.
Yeah.
And like I was saying, that what Stan is, he working with me on that, like elevate me to the next point, right? Give me advice. He telling me the steps to take, like step by step, you know what I'm saying? And I've been making progress, you know what I'm saying? I just got to fix a couple more things, which is financially. So I got to fix my financial burden that I done brought on myself. And see, yes, I take accountability, people. I take accountability, like, but once I reach up, man, I got to elevate, you know what I'm saying? And get out this comfort zone, get into my leadership role where I'm supposed to be at, and go from there. But it's steps at a time. Now, I ain't gonna say that what I'm talking is easy. It ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? But you got to take the steps, though. You got to take the steps. You can't look at it as it hard. You can't look at it as it's easy. You got to look at it as taking the steps. What's the next step I got to take? What I got to do to progress? What I got to do to get to the next level? That's how we have to start looking at it. Not the what ifs. I fail. Not the what if. You know what I'm saying? Things go wrong. We just got to do it. And if things fail or go wrong, then we got to reroute it and try something different. That's what, yeah. But I like that though. I like that Liner. He a leader. He a boss. Somebody trying not to write somebody up. Man, see, that's the position I got to get in where I can say shit. Hey, you keep on, man. I'm gonna have to write you up, bro. Like, you know, that's the position I hold. I held that position. I had to hire and fire people when I worked for my dad at his ghetto store. You know what I'm saying? But it was a good experience because I was the manager of the store. I did the orders. I kept up with the list of what we needed. I paid the bills. I paid people. What at first when we started, we couldn't even pay ourselves. We had to keep investing in the store. It took like 2 months before we can get paid. But when we started getting paid, yeah, the money was looking good, but we still had to take some of that money, reinvest in the store. When the cash register messed up, I had to go and fix it because I was the technical person in the building. And yeah, man, like we made it work. But our own people sabotage the machines because we had the things outside to keep the coolers going. So what they did, they took the compressor off the fans in the back and sabotaged it, man. We still were doing pretty good, but we had to shut it down. Lionel also says, my mom at 11, her first lesson to me was to be a leader. She would not accept anything less. If you ask her, she'll say the same thing. That was her first lesson given to me in this world. I was okay. So yeah. But her mom and aunt said it was the wrong lesson to teach. There it is. What Uncle Trey first said, other women bringing other women down with the wrong perspective, the wrong teachings. But it's good your mom held her own. She had her own mind frame, and she did it the way that she thought was best, which is a good thing. Because we got people out here telling people, men and women, oh, don't do that. Don't do it like that. You know what I'm saying? When we should be striving to tell people to take chances on what's better and greater for their life. If that's what you want to do, it ain't harming nobody. You ain't hurt nobody, huh? You ain't hurt nobody by teaching the right lessons to be a leader. You know what I'm saying? That ain't hurting nobody, striving for the best. So we shouldn't be downplaying people on their ideals and the road they chose to take. And I tell my people all the time, hey, they be like, man, you should open the studio back up. You should be doing this, make beats and stuff. Like, look, bro, that's what you want to do. That's cool. You can do it. You know what I'm saying? If you need help, I can teach you a little of this. I can teach you a little of that, but I don't got the time right now. So you're going to have to pay me for my time. Oh, Jeffro, man, that this and that. I'm like, man, well, fuck it. You know, so that's good that your mom's had her own mind frame and taught you how to be a leader. My mom didn't have that leadership skill like that, but I took it from my dad by blood, because she always said that, like, you move like your daddy. His daddy did the same thing, because I was selling candy and shit at school, candy and chips. They ain't like to work for nobody. They like to do their own thing. And my dad showed me that, because he started working when I was like 15. And after he started working, he said, I'm going to start working and do it, you know, open up his own business. And that's what he kept doing, getting a business here, business there, had a U-Haul service. Like I said, opened up a store. He had a club. Until the day he passed away. He never worked for nobody again. He was self-made.
He was resourceful.
Yeah. He was good at it, man. Good at doing his own thing. But I picked that up from him, like, honestly, by birth. Because I wasn't around my daddy like that to learn it from him. It came natural. You know?
It was already in you, man.
Yes, sir.
He passed that through his genes, and you just naturally gravitated to it because it was already a part of who you were. It was already a part of your legacy,
right?
You know, your lineage. You know, I mean, listen, man. If we can get 50% of that, of fathers and sons to happen, man, we'll be winning in a great deal. I think 50% could turn into 85, 90%. Really. Yeah. If men got an opportunity to be engaged with their young men, like Nino said, at age 11, when that scrotum sac separate from their body, if men got that righteous message from their fathers, regardless if they were ever in their life or not, at age 11, if man could get in that space, the women's lives would change tremendously. So right. It would change. Their life would be 10 times better, less stressful.
Lina also said she had to take on the masculine role for me. Her dad was ran off by her mom, and grandma promised she would not help her with me, and her grandma stayed true to that. I was in a school with my mom, okay, because she had no babysitter. She had to take on the road. Okay, so she would pretty much had her back to the wall. She had to be masculine and feminine, which is a lot going on today, but she knew how to levitate it. You know what I'm saying? She knew how to level herself out from masculine and femininity. Because like you said, like I said, like Lionel said, she also was feminine. She had the feminine nature towards the guy who was abusive to her. You know what I'm saying? A herder, right? The wrong guy she chose. But she was feminine to this guy. But she also took a masculine role. See, that's what I'm saying. It's a balance. Women can balance the masculine role and the feminine role. My mom's had to be the masculine figure. You know what I'm saying? She had to take on the masculine role too. But she didn't know the correct way to teach me to be a man. Yeah. So she just did the best she could. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that's where, you know, women are at fault today, because they try to take a boy into his manhood, leading him, when in all actuality, they should just be supporting him and mending his wounds when he's out in the harsh cold world. I'm telling you, man. But women would not admit, one, that they can't do it and they're wrong. They won't admit that. That's the hardest thing for a woman to do, especially if they have a child. Lionel's speaking from a place where women of my parents and my generation, especially us early Gen Xers, mothers understood their role once they had the children. It was about the children. It wasn't about how they felt about shit. She couldn't sit around complaining about the man who probably did her wrong. She couldn't sit around complaining about the dad who was up there. She had her people that she thought loved her the most told her that I'm not helping you. And instead of her giving in to that shit, she buckled down with Lionel. Your ass going to school with me today. I bet he learned some shit while he was sitting over, and they understood that mission. Even single mothers when I was coming up, they understood it was about the children. It wasn't about them feelings. Right. We ain't see our mamas going to the club. You ain't seen your mama's ass and titties, man, ever. They see that shit growing up into that shit. You ain't see your father's ass cheeks hanging out of his pants when he was young, when you was young. Right. You ain't see your uncles dressing, walking around like that shit. Now that's all they see growing up. So they think that shit is normal when they become grown people. And to the world, like, that shit low level thinking.
Man, I got shouts out to your moms, man. And yeah, she didn't get you didn't get the hugs and kisses and cuddles.
I didn't get them either, Lionel. I live with both my parents. My father didn't tell me he loved me till I was damn near 40. So we didn't get it. They had other shit to do. She showed you she loved you, though. I bet you ate good every day. Bet you had a bed to sleep in.
Right.
That's love right there.
I ain't get the hugs and kisses either. I mean, I did get the hugs, but I ain't like that hug. I ain't like that hugging. Mama don't treat me like that. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like brushed away from it. That's why my little brother got that baby boy treatment. And yeah. I was rebellion. You know what I'm saying? I was very rebellion. I was just naturally born to take my own path. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why I can't relate to a lot of these guys who was raised by single parent home, raised by their moms and stuff. Like, I explored, you know what I'm saying? And I also taught the older guys, maybe I knew them, maybe I didn't. And they gave me advice, and I just put the advice on the shelf and used it when I needed it. And if I didn't need it, it just stayed on the shelf.
There you go. You took the advice regardless of whether you need it or not. And if you need to recall it at a later date, boom, you had it.
Yes, sir. So you never asked about your father, even though you saw other people with their fathers. She really did do it. Yeah, that what's up. You like me, man. I ain't even had to ask about him, but my father was around here and there. But shit, I'd rather be at the crib playing with my toys or making a whole episode with my toys, you know?
So let me ask y'all this question then, Dr. Frizzle.
Yeah.
And you and Lionel's situation is different from my situation, but which one would you rather have? Would you rather have a situation where father was not there, or a situation where father is an alcoholic and when he gets drunk, he speaks his true feelings about his father's relationship, and he calls you motherfuckers and, you know, just calls you out their name? Which one would you rather have?
I'd rather have the father out the home if he's not benefiting, you know, my life.
Okay.
You know, but if he there to make it worse, he don't need to be there.
But the only way so that's my experience, like I said. But the only way that I would say he made it worse was that when I was a teenager, he wasn't really giving me game about women and working, about money.
Yeah.
Managing money, because my father was a poor manager of money. He used to take some of my haircut money. You know what I'm saying? After he done blew his money all weekend.
Mm.
And I didn't look at it as a bad thing because his drinking problem was his issue. It helped me not to be a heavy drinker as I got older and started, So, see what I'm saying? Everybody, and this answer is pretty normal that I get. I would rather have him in the home, right? But to me, him being in the home, because he is still allowed the balance to happen. I have 5 sisters. None of my sisters were out here just running around because my father was in the home. My father could check things in the community where my mother wouldn't. My father would go out into the community and be talking to people and friends that knew us. You know what I'm saying? And that's the complicated situation. But I never wanted for anything. We had 2 cars.
So he still
got everything for Christmas.
He took care of business. It's just his drinking habit.
Yeah, but then he had an issue. My grandfather, his father was a pastor over 30 years. My grandfather came to my house maybe 2 or 3 times when I was growing up. But he would go preach to 2 churches. My father worked all my life. He worked for Louisville Slugger, as a matter of fact. All my life. He invented machines and shit.
Damn.
But he didn't. He was so humble, he just owned that shit. You know what I'm saying? He didn't run it down to me. He was telling me, boy, go out here, be respectful, work hard, take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Yeah.
So it was good in it because I wasn't just out here wilding out. I wasn't just running the street because I know I had to go home. And my father was the craziest person I knew. And I knew if I could take the shit that he was giving me, could nobody in the streets ever talk to me the way my father did. I didn't listen to a lot of people. They wanted to go back.
It actually benefited your household.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just the presence of a father being there. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I think a lot of young people don't get that, especially when they come into the age of 10, 11, and 12. If a father's there, he sort of controls the chaos in the house because he ain't gonna let you just run around bouncing off. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You right. Yeah.
Yeah, she said, be your ass home before the street lights came on. That's the old school, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Because back in the day, guess what? Ninjas couldn't be out anyway after the street lights came on. You better have your ass close to the house.
Get in the house for the street light come on, and if not, you got that butt whoop. Yes, sir.
And she didn't give about your feelings. She whooped your ass on the spot. Wherever she caught up with your ass, that's where you got it.
Yep.
She ain't make excuses about daddy ain't being there. You follow these fucking rules. Today, his daddy ain't there, so I ain't gonna discipline him. His daddy ain't. They make all these damn excuses, and now these same damn boys that got to have the excuses, and girls have the greatest excuses. Now they're adults. Everybody making an excuse for why they ain't doing some shit.
Yeah, it's always excuses and finger pointing.
Yes. And it comes down to you.
And it's always reflect back to that person though. Like I said, that's the main focus, man. It's self-reflection.
Yes.
And that's the problem we have these days. A lot of people don't self-reflect. And like you said, some people think they missed out on their childhood. You ain't missed out on nothing.
Mm-mm.
You think you did because you see other you comparing your life to other people. That's not your path. Maybe it wasn't meant for you to enjoy that part of your life, but it's a time for that. It's always a time. Okay. I appreciate you coming through, Lionel. I appreciate you sharing your story. And that's great motivation, man. That's great motivation. You know,
Appreciate you, brother.
coming from a single parent household, raised by his mother, and still able to accomplish things. That's why I don't like when people be like, downplaying the single mother raised kids, and they be like, that's the problem. No, that's not the issue. The issue is who that person is. You know what I'm saying? Who raising the kid? That person. Is it the right person raising these kids? Because kids can be raised by their father and be tormented. You know what I'm saying? Catching trauma, being traumatized by the father in the way he moved. So it's all about that person that's raising that child and their mindset. Who raising the child? Is that person level-headed? That where it really comes down to, the mind frame of that person. But I do think it's better to have both parents. I recommend that. I experienced it. Things were going good when I was in the household. It was going. It was level. It was leveled out. Soon I left the household. Yep, my son went a whole different path. A whole different path. He was a good student at school and everything. By the time I left, he didn't care about no school. None of that. He became a delinquent. But he also trying to find his way. I see him trying to find his way. That's a good thing. He trying, but it's more to the story than just what I'm saying right now. So yeah, man, I go through the things too, been through it and still going through it, but that's life though. That's life, and we just got to live accordingly. Adjust when you have to. Yes, sir. But why do you have anything to say? Cause we about to get ready to get up off of here. Why do you that?
I'm gonna let the words that y'all said be the case right there.
Okay. That was so Trey, Uncle Trey. You got anything else you got to add?
No, man, just good show, man. I appreciate my man Lionel, man, just to be vulnerable, man. I think a lot of these conversations are good, and I think if men are just willing to just be more open about some of the things that sort of bother them coming up, get that shit out their body, get that toxin out of their system, so they can just breathe a little easier, man, to move forward, to think a little clearer, man. That shit is life-changing, man. I'm telling you, man. It's life-changing, man. So, yeah, man, salute, man. Appreciate you, man. Invite me up, man.
Oh, yeah, I appreciate you coming up, Trey. Hey, you always give good aspects of life, give good advice, man. And, hey, it's an honor to have you up.
No, man, it's an honor to be a part of what you're doing, man. Just knowing you, not, what I'm saying, the time I, met you, man. So I appreciate you, man, for real, man.
Yes, sir. For real. Yes, sir. And I appreciate everybody watching in the clouds. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Appreciate Genesis. She came through, dropped something in the chat. Hassan, Tahir, and Lionel. Appreciate you sharing your story. Like I said, man, this is the place where we elevate, motivate to push forward. You know what I'm saying? We don't got all the answers, but we got some answers, and I like to take advice from other people. I like to listen to stories people got to tell. We elaborate on it, and hopefully we can come up with concepts so other people can redirect their life from it and learn from it. But yeah, and salute to Wiley for coming up. Appreciate you coming through, man. We're about to shut this thing down. And I be the Dr. Frizzle, Dr. Frizzle Frost. And I want y'all to remember this. Take it in, soak it in, breathe it in, exhale. We don't need no helicopter to elevate over hills. Peace and prosperity to you all.
I beat it up until strut bleeding and screaming out for a pad. I'm from the south, no go to my mouth, take a look off at my swag. I'm so unique, my words to keep, I'm cranking in this bitch. I got keys like Alicia Keys playing keys, too many keys in this bitch. Popping the top off of my drink, I'm solid, bent and leaning. They screaming he crazy, I'm swinging my car, got people running and screaming. We talking that shit, turn it up, watch this how I turn it up. Throw your girl a couple dollars, you been messing up. Turn it up, watch this how I turn it up. Going hard off the candy, I been popping up. Told that, I walk that, new life I fought that. Picture this like Kodak, left for a minute but I'm right back. Red this beat like a train track, red this beat like a plane wreck, sank this beat like Titanic. Call him smoke cause he's a bandit, talking to front straight out the panties. She go hard just like some candy, down moving on so I call her plan B, beat out the flash that money.
Get your ass up out of here.